Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy The Full Feels, and I'm back again with another YouTube video. Now, in this video, I wanted to do something a little bit different. Now, the last video I posted on Bleach Rebirth of Souls, it got quite a lot of attention and a lot of comments, and I want to get a little bit closer to you guys as my YouTube community, and I thought I should respond to some of the comments you guys left. So, let's go ahead and do that. But before we get into this video, I quickly want to do an introduction. If this is your first time seeing me on your screen, if you're new to the channel, my name is Phils, and I mainly cover things fighting games alongside other games that also pique my interest. Okay, back to the video. Okay, so the first comment I see here is from Val FGC. Commented, originally I didn't care about Cayenne getting added, but they made him look really fun. Now I actually was really surprised. I say this a lot. I was very surprised seeing them adding Cayenne Shiba to the game. One, I didn't think they were going to add him to the game, and two, I did not expect him to look fun. Seeing his gameplay trailer, I haven't seen a lot of his gameplay outside of the trailer, but that trailer made him look really fun. Now I'm actually excited to try him out. Another comment here by AMV Syndicate saying 2D fighting games are not real. 2D fighting games are not real fighting games. Fighting games is a real fighting game. Okay. My take on that is that regardless of if it's 2D, 3D, arena fighter, regardless of what type of fighting game it is, coming from someone who's been like a tournament player, played fighting games at a high level, what I consider a real fighting game is when the game has some consideration to the balancing. They don't just let the game get completely out of hand to where it's just a full-on party game. You know, when they take into consideration the game's balancing, the game's mechanics, how the game is actually being played. If the game can be somewhat competitive and it has some competitive integrity, I consider it a real fighting game. We have another comment here from Lambton1 2329 saying, very happy Geen is here. Hope Yumi Chika makes it in DLC. Is there a single player challenge map or anything? Yes, Geen's in the game. Yumi Chika would be cool to see in the game as well. A single player challenge map or anything? The current modes I'm aware of are the story modes. You have the versus mode, online mode, of course, PvP. And I believe there's side stories also for like individual characters. Of course, you have your training mode and stuff as well. Those are the modes I'm currently aware of. I'm not sure about like a single player challenge type of mode, but that would be a good idea, to be honest. Why not? You know, maybe something similar to like an arcade mode that I think like Tekken or some Street Fighters as well have like arcade mode. I'm so glad we're finally getting a game that doesn't seem like a cash grab. It seems legitimately great. Yeah, I'm really happy this game definitely looks like they put some care into it, some consideration. It looks like they want the game to really do well. You know, they didn't just make a Bleach game for the sake of making a Bleach game. They knew it was high in demand, but they also took well good care of it. You know, you got mechanics that look a lot deeper than your typical fighting game these days. Got another comment here saying, from all fighting games I've seen, I think this will only be a casual fighting game. Not all fighting games have to be Mortal Kombat or Tekken or Street Fighter. Some fighting games are just made to be casual, and that's okay. I do agree with this I agree with this comment, the last line saying some fighting games are made to be casual and that's okay. I'm okay with some fighting games just being made for casual. He said, I think this will only be a casual fighting game. I won't know this for sure until I personally get hands on the game, but by the way the game is looking, it could potentially be more than just a casual fighting game, simply because the mechanics look a lot deeper than a lot of other casual fighting games look like. So I can see the potential of it not just being casual, but at the same time, if it does end up just being casual, I wouldn't be mad at that. I'd still support the game, I'd still play the game regardless. We got one by Jay Walker here. Honestly, I really couldn't care less what it was. I would have bought it day one because I just want a Bleach game. You know what? I feel you. I actually feel you on that. I would have gotten it day one too, regardless of what type of game it was. Got a comment here saying, I wouldn't play Orihime if she was in the game, to be honest. But it's kind of funny that all the character on the box art is in the game but her. I thought she'd be in the game for sure. I for sure thought Orihime would be a playable character in the game too. I'm really shocked that she's not. I'm not losing sleep over it either, but I am definitely surprised that she's not in this game. That is surprising for sure. Got a comment from Shibuku O here saying, I refuse to buy this game until I see it's actually good for 3 consecutive months with positive reviews. Bandai Namco has done nothing but disappoint their players' expectations these days. This is a valid comment here, to be honest. I mean, you know, this sounds like it's coming from someone who's invested money into a lot of games from Bandai Namco and has felt disappointment. So I don't blame someone for analyzing how the game performed for 3 months and then see if you want to purchase it or not. But this just comes back down to the point I've made in the past, that this game needs to do well to gain people's trust again, especially with Bandai as well. If this game hasn't got good netcode, it's going to cause people to come off this game really quickly. So they do need to make sure they have the netcode sorted out for this game's release. We've got a comment from Doomy Ray here saying, I want it to be like Naruto Storm. Well, unfortunately for you, it is not like Naruto Storm. It is very different than Naruto Storm. So I don't know, you're gonna have to get used to that. Maybe this game might not be for you. I have a comment here saying, I'm kind of salty they're leaving out the Quincy arc. I don't know if they're talking about characters here or if they're simply talking about the story modes. Regardless of if it's about the characters or story modes. The Quincy, this doesn't mean that they're leaving out the Quincy arc, it just means that those characters are not here yet. So there's still a lot of potential for that to be in the game for DLC, you know. Yeah, we have a comment here from Sweetness and Light saying, I can't wait for the game. It looks pretty accessible for players who aren't used to fighting games. Stuff like Tekken is just too technical for me. I'm definitely gonna 100% this game as far as the story and unlockables go. This is a pretty good comment. That's true. Bleach Rebirth of Souls, from the looks of it so far, it definitely looks like something in between technical and casual. Something that anyone can get into, but obviously if you get into the high level play, you're gonna get into the ins and outs of how the games work. You can get a little bit more technical with it. However, it looks like it's something that can be for everybody. There's a lot of fighting games that come out that a lot of casual players or players who's never played fighting games before will simply look at and get intimidated by. They won't even want to try to play the game simply because it might be too technical, there's too many things they don't understand, the learning curve is too big, and they've had no prior experience, so they just don't play the game. Something like Bleach Rebirth of Souls looks like something anyone can just get into. No matter what type of level you want to play the game on, you can play the game. Okay, I think that's a pretty good place to end it on. I kind of just wanted to do this video simply because you guys did share a lot of comments on that video, and in general I wanted to get more in touch with my YouTube community, so I thought this was a good video to do. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about Bleach Rebirth of Souls again, and anything that I responded to. If you guys want to respond back, put it down below in this comment section of this video. And yeah man, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If anyone's new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, make sure you guys subscribe, you guys share it to your friends, and I'll see you lot in the next video man. Peace.